Hey guys, what's up? It's Katie here and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back. So I don't know if you know that in a few real technical difficulties. Hey guys, it's Katie here, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So I did a vlog not that long ago where I went to the recording studio and I was recording my song Growing Pains and yada yada yada, and I kind of briefly touched on how my car broke down. So I decided to make a whole video about it. It took me a little while because it was a little bit of a sore subject, but I'm going to do a story time on that. So anyway, let's go on to the video and I hope you enjoy. So I moved to my bed because my camera was not cooperating. So basically I've been having a couple of issues with my car, just little niggly things, like it wouldn't start first time and stuff like that, and then I put engine coolant in it 1 week and then the next week it wasn't there anymore, so I refilled it, but I thought I was going crazy. I was like, did I really fill this? And I started to kind of second guess myself, so I refilled it anyway and that was fine. So basically I was driving home from my friend's house. I'm in a band and he lives in Gaelic Head, which is about a 30-ish minute drive from where I live. So I drove there, absolutely fine, great, dandy, perfect. So I guess in a way I was kind of lucky because on the way back from Gaelic Head there's a lot of windy kind of country roads and it would be quite scary, like say kind of get stuck there at night. So I was really lucky that it happened in a residential area. So I actually I'd literally just driven into the town that I live in, like literally just driven in, and my car, like I stopped at the traffic lights and my car just wouldn't start again. So I was just sitting there like, oh god, right, what's gonna happen here? So I sat for a minute and I just tried to kind of turn it over and stuff like that, and then obviously if you turn your car over too many times the battery starts to die, so that started to happen. So there was this very nice gentleman who walked past, one of the only nice gentlemen of the night, or sorry, I should say nice people of the night, because everybody else was freaking useless. So he kind of helped me get it onto the side of the road so it wasn't kind of in the middle anymore so cars could get past. And I swear, I kid you not, people would actually rubberneck to see what was happening, but nobody would help me. I mean, I look 17, so well, so I could have been 17 and it would have been really scary experience. So it was about 10 o'clock at night, so that was fine. So my phone was kind of dying, so I thought I had better phone the AA. So the AA, if anybody who doesn't know, is a kind of company that can either repair your car on the side of the road, or they can take you to a garage, or they can take you home kind of thing. So I decided I was going to phone them. So I did. So I was on the phone to the AA and the lady on the phone said they couldn't get somebody out to me until 11:30, which is an hour and a half after I phoned. This is at night time, by the way, at night. Anything could have happened to me, so that was fine. So I was on the phone to her and I was telling her I didn't really feel safe, I was by myself kind of thing. So I was telling her all that and she said they were trying to get somebody out sooner, but my phone died on the phone call, so I didn't know if she'd put anything in the system. So stupid me should always have the phone charged, your phone charged. I swear, it would save your life if you charge your phone before you leave anybody's house, or before you drive anywhere. It will literally save your life. So that was fine. So I was kind of stuck at the side of the road, had nobody to call. I wasn't really near enough anybody that I knew to walk there and back kind of thing in the middle of the night. So that was fine. So basically what I did was I opened my bonnet and I pretended I wanted to make it look like I had broken down so that somebody might help me or stop or something like that. Instead all I got was wolf whistles and people telling me that they would fix my car if I gave them my number. So that's fine. So I'm sitting on the pool trying literally having an emotional breakdown, and nobody stopped. Nobody. as you can imagine, by this point I was getting really, really agitated and frustrated, because I know for a fact, like, unless, like, I don't know, it was, see if I was driving past and I saw a young girl or someone, like, stuck at the side of the road, I would, like, stop and see if they needed a hand, because they, like, because I have tools in my car and stuff like that, so I might have been able to help. But nobody pulled over, and there was a lot of people on that road, so there were a lot of people who could have pulled over, but nobody did. I remember that. So basically that's fine. So in the midst of my mental breakdown, I was, like, sobbing, and, like, trying to get, like, the attention of people on the road and stuff like that, and people must have thought I was literally, like, insane. Well, kind of true, but they must have thought I was insane. So I heard this voice, somebody shouts, "Kerry, Kerry," and lo and behold, it was one of my mum's friends driving home from a Christmas night out, which, thank you Vicky, you saved my life. So she let me borrow her phone. I called my mum and, like, that kind of stuff. My mum gave me a lecture because my phone was dead and anything could happen to me, and you know the kind of mum lecture that you get, so she gave me that. I also was able to phone the AA back, and they had put my stuff through, but they still couldn't get, like, come pick me. The earliest they could pick me up was 11 o'clock. So my mum came down and sat with me. It was bloody freezing, by the way, as well, because it's winter, and winter in Scotland is cold. So my mum was giving me a lecture, and you know that lecture that you don't want because you've already had a bad day. So I, like, because I'm such a grown up, I refused to sit in the car with her for a little bit because she was annoying me. So eventually I realised it was bloody freezing and I had to sit in the car with her, so I went and sat with her. So eventually the AA came and they kind of looked at my stuff and they're like, "Oh, it looks like you've got an issue with your coolant thingy-mabob." So then I knew I wasn't going crazy, because I obviously had filled it and it maybe leaked out or something like that. So they're like, "Yeah, it shouldn't be much, like, of an issue kind of thing, they should fix it, blah 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 blah." So I had never been towed before, so they towed me to a garage. So I don't know if you know, if you're a driver, if you've ever been towed, basically what you do is you sit in your car and they, like, attach it to their van or car and they drive, and you have to basically mimic their movements. So if they go this way, I have to go this way. So it was really scary but quite enjoyable actually, until we got to the garage, because there was, like, the corner was so sharp. I genuinely thought I was going to hit something, but we managed. No damage was done there, so I took it to the garage. That was fine. This is just before Christmas, by the way, literally, like, the weekend of Christmas. Great. So I left my car there at the weekend and I had a great Christmas, all that kind of stuff, and I took my keys down to the garage like after Christmas, because obviously they were closed. So because obviously they were closed during the festive period, so I took my keys down on the day after Boxing Day, so the 27th, and that was fine. So I hadn't heard anything for 2 weeks, so I phoned the garage and they were like, "Oh, we've been trying to get a hold of you." Obviously they're taking my number down wrong. So they were like, "Oh, your engine has seized, your engine coolant's been leaking onto your engine and your engine's seized, blah 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 blah." So I was like, "Alright, so how much is it going to cost me?" They're like, "Well, you need a whole new engine." Great, I love pricey car things. So they were like about probably like £1,500, and I was like, nah. I said to them, I was like, "I'll probably just scrap it, blah blah blah, can I just leave it at your garage until I can get it uplifted?" And they're like, "Oh no, we'll buy it off you." So my garage have bought my car off me and I am currently carless and it's fantastic. So yeah, I mean, obviously I know that a car is not like you know, something that you need necessarily, but it is something that I enjoyed having and I really miss the fact that I don't have it anymore. So yeah, I'll eventually get a new one eventually, but yeah, so that was my very dramatic car breakdown story right before Christmas. It was great. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll see you next time. Bye.